morning, students. I welcome you all to our online class. Students, let's begin our class with a small prayer. So I want everyone to join their hands, close their eyes, and say the prayer after me. Okay? Thank you, God, for the world so sweet. Thank you, God, for the food we eat. Thank you, God, for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything. Now, students, slowly open your eyes, put your hands down, and sit straight. Before starting the lecture, students, I want everyone to do a small activity. Okay, so what everyone will do, put both the hands together and rub it properly. Okay, rub it like this. Rub it till your both the palms become warm. Yes, now place these two palms on your eyes and keep it on your eyes for some time. Yes, now slowly remove your eyes, remove your hands and open your eyes. Good. So how you're feeling, students? Refreshed, right? Yes. So as you all are refreshed, students, let's begin with our class. Okay. Myself, Mrs. Sangeeta Bish from Goshala Marg, Mumbai Public School. Students, today's date is 4th March 2021 and our subject is play, do, learn. Our thought for today is haste makes waste. Now what does that mean? It means that if you're doing something very quickly, you may end up making mistakes. Okay. And whatever you're doing, it can be a waste. So you should think and do the thing without making any haste. Okay, students. Now, before introducing the topic, students, I have something for you. Okay. So look at it, this properly and tell me what it is. Okay. Look at this, student. What it is? Name this. Yes, it is a red rose flower. Very good, students. Students, do you like flower? Yes, you like it, na? I also like flowers. So our today's topic is also about flowers and plants. So would you like to learn it? Yes, very good. So let's learn the topic with a presentation and understand it properly. Okay, students? So I'm sharing the screen with you. Just wait. Students, I hope you all can see the presentation properly. Our subject is play, do, learn. And topic's name is cultivation of flowering and ornamental plants. Okay, this is the name of our topic. This is my name, student, and our Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation logo. Okay, this is the logo. So look at this beautiful flowers, students. Students, there are various types of flower in our nature. Whenever we look at flowers, we all feel happy and energetic. Don't we? You agree with me, right? Yes, all are saying yes. Very good. So student, whatever flower we see around us, they may be original flowers or artificial flowers. Okay. Now what are original flowers? First look at it. Original flowers means the flowers that we get through nature. It's nature's beauty. These flowers are of different colors and shapes. They have a nice fragrance, which makes us feel happy and fresh. They are also very attractive, but the original flower does not last more than 5 days. Now here what is it said? It is given a description about original flower. They are saying that original flowers are the flowers that we get from the nature, and they are of different colors and shape, and they have fragrance. What is fragrance? Fragrance means nice smell. We like to we smell them again and again. And whenever we touch it, that touching feeling is also very good, right? Next is the artificial flower. You must be having artificial flowers at home, students. Artificial flowers are made through machinery. It also have different colors and shape. It can last for many days or months if we keep them clean. But it does not have fragrance, and even it does not look more attractive as compared to the original flower. Now here it is described that original artificial flowers are made of different things. You know, artificial flowers, they are made of uh, plastic or paper or even cloth material, and you can use it again and again. But students, they don't have fragrance, they don't have smell. Okay, so now you tell me, students, do you like artificial flowers or natural flowers? Answer me. Yes, we all like natural flowers. Whenever we look at them, we feel very good. Okay, and we also like the fragrance of natural flowers. Now, so let's talk about the natural flowers and its cultivation. What is cultivation, students? Cultivation means growing of flowers, natural flowers. Okay. Cultivation of flowers means growing of flowering plants. These flowering plants can be grown anywhere in small pots as well as in big farms. Okay. Farmer, as they grow different types of crops like the wheat crop, you know, then the rice crop, then the bajra crop, etc. Many types of crops. In the same way, students, they also grow varieties of flowers, and these flowers, they sell them in the market to earn money. Now in the picture, student, you can see different colorful flowers. Can you see that? Yellow color, then red color, pink color, white color flowers. These flowers are grown in the farm. So you can see now, nice big field is there. And in this field, the flowers are grown. The students in our many parts of Maharashtra state, you can visit those places and see how these flowers are grown in the farms. Okay, you all will like it. Next, students, let's first revise the different types of flowers. Okay, first flower given in the picture is the rose flower. Yes, R-O-S-E, rose flower. Next side is given the sunflower, S-U-N, sun, F-L-O-W-E-R, flower. This is the sunflower, yellow in color. Next is the marigold flower, student. M-A-R-I, Mary, G-O-L-D, gold, marigold flower. And next is the lotus flower, L-O-T-U-S, lotus, F-L-O-W-E-R, flower. Now, students, whatever flower I have shown, all these come under the ornamental plants. Now, first, let's see the meaning of ornamental plants. Ornamental plants are plants that are grown for decorative purposes in garden or small area. Now, what they are saying? They are saying that the plants that are grown for show purpose, so that our gardens look good and attractive, are known as ornamental plants. Now, in the picture here, students, can you see the area outside the house is decorated with various small potted plants, flowering plants, okay? They all are known as ornamental plants. So this name, ornamental plant, you should know. If anybody is asking you what is ornamental plant, you should not get confused. They are show plants and they are used for decoration purpose. They can be, students, used inside the house as well as outside the house. Means you can grow them inside the house or as well as you can grow them outside the house. Okay. Next, ornamental plants. Ornamental plants are most popular plants among public. Now, what they are saying? Ornamental plants are popular means they are famous and are liked by people. People like to decorate their place with ornamental plants. Next point, student. They have various shape and colors depending on the type of plant. Now, what is said here? Ornamental plants have leaves of different size and shape. So they all come in different size and shape. And also the leaves sometimes have different colors. Okay. Here in this picture, we can see different show plants. That is, they all are ornamental plants. Can you see here on the side, small picture is given to you, which shows the different ornamental plants. You must have seen many of them. Look at it, students. Yes, next. Now what they have said. Ornamental plants can be easily grown and are durable. They are saying that ornamental plants can be grown easily without any effort, and they also last for many years. When they grow it, they remain with you for many years. Okay. Our next point, ornamental plants can provide jobs for those who open an ornamental plant cultivation business. Now, what is mentioned here? They are saying that if any person wants to earn money, okay, so they can get that money by doing business of ornamental plant. That is by growing the plants in their place and then selling them in the market. Okay, students? So this is also good for business. Types of ornamental plant. Now students, ornamental plants, don't get confused. They are of two types, that is flowering ornamental plants and non-flowering. In some plants, they give flower and some plants, they do not have flowers. Okay, but they are grown because they have attractive leaves. Means when we look at it, we feel very nice. They look very attractive even without flowers. Understood, student? So one by one, let's see them. Okay. First, we will see the plants which are flowering ornamental plants. Now here, student, what do you see in the picture? Yes, you can see a man holding a plant which is in the pot. Okay. So this plant, you know, student, is a lavender plant. See how beautiful the lavender plant is looking. The name is given because the flower name is lavender. So if anybody is asking you lavender flower plant, you should know this. So look at it properly, students. See here, the color of the flower is a mixture of purple and pink. Means both the color mixture is there, purple color as well as pink color. So the name is given as lavender color. Okay. So anybody ask you lavender color, you should remember this plant. Okay. Students, these lavender plants have different types of uses. The flowers are used for making beauty products. Okay. Means many perfumes and soaps are made with the lavender plant. So it is a very useful ornamental plant. Next, this everyone knows, student, one of the most common and loved ornamental plant in the world. That is the rose plant. Rose plant is also called the queen of flower. Everyone like this flower. Okay. There are so many varieties of rose plant in our surrounding. You all must have seen various different colors of roses, the red color, pink color, white color. And nowadays, student, you also get blue color rose plant in the market. You can buy those also, okay? So there are multiple colors of rose plant in the market, and they are also some, and these also come in under the ornamental flowering plant category. Okay, students? Next, students, is the champa plant. Okay. Next is the champa flower plant, students. And these are evergreen plants. That is, they remain evergreen throughout the years. Means their leaves, they don't get dry up easily. Every time their flowers come throughout the years. And they have beautiful white and yellow mixed colored flower. Okay. And the smell is also very sweet. You must have seen such type of champa plants in the garden nearby you. Okay, so these are also grown as ornamental plants. Okay, next flowering plant. Now see, look at it, student. Have you seen the tulip plant? Did you see it in your surrounding? No. Yes, you must have not seen it, student, because in Mumbai, we don't get to see much this type of plant. You know why? Because the plants are grown in cold areas, like the North Indian areas. You know, Kashmir area, how cold it is? Yes, in that type of climate, these types of plants are grown. Student, here the flower are large in shape and they are in red color or pink color or yellow or white in color. So look at it here. These are the tulip plants grown on a farm. How beautiful they are looking. So it's a ornamental flowering plant. Okay. So remember the tulip flower. Next, now we come to the non-flowering plant category. Okay. So student, these plants do not have flowers. Okay. So just look at the picture, student, and tell me which plant is this? Yes, it is a aloe vera plant. This plant, student, you must have seen in your area or you must be having this. This aloe vera plant nowadays, students, is most common ornamental plant that is used to beautify the house, outside the house, as well as for various other purposes, like making aloe vera juice. Means you can make the juice from it and you can drink it. It is very good for health. And many beauty products are also made of it. When you cut it, there is some gel-like substance inside the aloe vera, which is used for different purpose. Okay. It is also used as medicine for curing different diseases. It is very, very beneficial plant. Okay. So it is a very useful plant and you should also have one at home. So tell your mother to get the aloe vera plant. Okay, student? Next category of non-flowering plant is the snake plant. See, this is the snake plant. This type of ornamental plant have beautiful long leaves. See the leaves, they are long, okay, and little hard also. These leaves grow in upward direction, okay, and they look really attractive and are mostly used to clean the impure air around. Now, how they clean it? The impure air means these plants, they take in the impure air inside the house and give out fresh air, okay. So these types of plants serve two purposes: for attractiveness, they are kept, and also for cleaning the impure air. Okay, students? Next, non-flowering plant, that is the mint plant. See, look at it. You all must have seen this plant. Student, this mint leaves your mummy must be bringing home. Okay, why she brings it home? What does she prepare? Yes, she prepares chutney. Very nice. You remember? So, student, these types of mint plants are grown in household for putting it in different types of recipes. Okay. The mint plants are very small ornamental plants which are have really strong and fresh smell. When you smell it, you feel very fresh and nice. Okay, student. It is also used as medicine. Okay. You must also have used various products of mint flavor, or means many products. For example, a toothpaste. Sometimes they are using this mint flavor so that the people like it. Now, chewing gums and candies are also available in the mint plants. So it is very popular plant. Okay? This type of oriental plant can be grown easily. You can also grow it in a small pot around your house. Okay? So this is also a non-flowering ornamental plant. Now look at this picture. What it is? Look at the leaves. Yes, it is a money plant. Very good. Next in the category of non-flowering plant is the money plant. Students, these are the most common indoor plants. I know many students must be having this plant in their house, right? These plants can be grown both in the soil as well as water. Means you can keep it in small pots in water or you can grow it in soil. Okay. These plants help to clean the air. Whenever you keep it inside the house, it cleans the impure air. Okay. And you can also grow it outside the garden. Okay. In your garden. They are also considered lucky. That is, people think that they bring good luck. So the name is also money plant. So people think that it will bring money. So then for that also they grow it inside the house. Okay, student, it is a non-flowering plant. Last is the non-flowering plant, zodiac. Okay, the Zodia plant is also a type of non-flowering plant, and their leaves are really attractive and mostly grown to keep mosquitoes away. See, why they grow this? So that the smell, when it comes, the mosquitoes and insect, they are kept away from the house. Okay, so this is the main purpose of keeping this plant. So students, these are the different types of non-flowering and flowering plants which we have seen. I have given you only, shown you only a few plants, okay? But there are many, many which comes under the ornamental plant category. Okay? Now next students, let's talk about flowers, okay? Now here we are going to learn about garland, gajra and bouquet. Okay? Three things we are going to see one by one. First is the garland. Everyone must have seen these garlands in the market or at your home. A garland is a circular arrangement of flowers and leaves on a string. What is the meaning? It means that in a garland, various types of flowers and leaves are used, and they are put together in a thread with the help of the needle. Okay, with the help of the needles, all the flowers and leaves are arranged attractively. They look really attractive and used for various purposes. Now, can you see in the picture? Nice red garland is there, which is made from the red flower. Okay. Now, why these garlands are used? Some uses I will tell you, students. Today in our day-to-day life, we will use garland for worshipping. We put garland to show respect or please our God. Now in the picture, you can see that Lord Ganesha and Lord Krishna both are having garlands around their neck. Okay, so in this way, we use garland for worshipping. Next, we use them for decoration purpose. Okay, for decorating our temples or our main gates, or sometimes also inside the house. We are using garland, students, during the different function in our house so that everything looks attractive. Now in the picture also you can see the main doors are how are decorated with the garland. Okay. Next, wedding ceremonies. Student, we all know that garlands are most important for a wedding ceremony or wedding function. Okay. During wedding, the bride and the groom, they put garland around each other's neck. Also, wedding decoration is incomplete without a garland. In the picture, we can see colorful garlands around the bride and the groom's neck. Okay. And here the wedding decoration, second picture, there is a wedding decoration where the garlands are hanged here. Okay, students? Next is the gajra. So what is the meaning? A small garland of 15 to 30 centimeter made with small flowers and their bud is called the gajra. This is the meaning of gajra, okay? Gajra, student, is just like a garland, but the small is little small, but the size is little small. And also it is mostly made from small flowers. We don't use big flower in a gajra. And the buds of the flowers are also used and sometimes leaves are also used, okay? See here, student, some photos of the small flowers are given, which are mostly used for making the gajra. Okay, the first one is the jasmine flower, the second is the aboli flower, and third is the most common mogra flower. The mogra flower gajra is mostly sold in the market, and your mother or your sister must be using it. Okay, so you must have seen the mogra flower gajra. Like this student, how this woman is wearing the white mogra gajra. Okay, so gajra is mostly used by girls and women to decorate their hair, as seen in the picture. See how they are using the gajra to decorate their hair. It is just like student an ornament for decorating a hairstyle. Any hairstyle can be decorated with the help of gajra. Okay? Now next comes the bouquet. Meaning, a bouquet is a bunch of flowers tied or arranged together attractively. Means a bouquet is made or by putting various types of flowers together in a very attractive way. Like here in the picture, student, they have used rose bouquet. Okay, like orange, pink, white colors, they have tied together all the rose flowers and this becomes a bouquet. Okay. Uses of bouquet. Now let's see why bouquets are made. They can be given as gift. Okay, these bouquets are given as gift to our loved ones to show our love for them. We can give it as a gift to our loved ones. Okay. Next point, welcome or farewell function. Means they are used to welcome a guest. If a guest is coming, they are offered a bouquet. As well as for farewell function, for saying goodbye and for different types of function. Okay. And third one is the decoration purpose. They are also kept at different places so that the place looks attractive. So look at the bouquet here also. And here the flowers are arranged in different manner. Next, advantages of ornamental plant. Now, as we have learned about the different flowering plants, the non-flowering plants, then the Gajra bouquet, these all come under the ornamental plant category. So student, now we will learn the advantage of the ornamental plants, how they benefit us. Okay? Ornamental plants are good for health. Now they are saying that they are good for our health. Now why they are good for our health? Because students, they improve a mood of a person. When you see the ornamental, beautiful ornamental plant, the mood improves. Any person is going through a bad mood, his mood improves it, and person also feels happy and energized, full of energy. And also, if the person is stressed out, if he's feeling little stressed, when you look at the flowering ornamental plants, you will feel very good. Okay. Second, they can be given as gift to our loved one. This also I have explained that this also serves as a purpose for giving gift to our loved ones to show them love. Okay. Next advantage, ornamental plants helps to clean the air inside and outside the hair, outside the house. Now here, students, see one picture is given in which the ornamental plants are kept inside the house and how beautiful it is looking. Observe it, student. Yes, different size of ornamental plant are here and they are looking very good. Next, ornamental plants are used for making colors and dye. Different colorful flowers, different colors are also made or dyes are made. Ornamental plant can be grown and sold to earn money. As I told you, a person can start a business by growing and selling the products of the ornamental plants. Okay. The sixth one, they are used for making medicines. See, many medicinal plants are there, like the aloe vera plant, the mint plant, the lavender plant, from which many medicines are also made. Okay, student, understood this? Next. Now here a quick review means whatever we have learned that we will revise. Okay. First one is the cultivation of flower. We learned in the beginning the cultivation of flower. Next, what we learned, student? We learned about the ornamental plants, meaning and types. Okay, that is flowering and non-flowering. Next, third one, meaning and uses of garland, then gajra and bouquet, which comes under the ornamental plant category. Okay, this also we learned. So, and fourth one, after learning this, we learned the advantage of the ornamental plants. So you remembered this, student? Cultivation of flower, ornamental plants, meaning and uses of the Harland Gajra bouquet, advantage of ornamental plants. Just recollect your memory what we studied. Now we come to the evaluation part. Evaluation means I will ask you question, and as you have all recollected what we have learned, you will answer me one by one. Okay, you answer me through your chat box as you're doing, and everyone will answer. Okay. Now, what we have to do? Observe the picture and circle the right word. Okay. First, I will show you a picture. Then 3 words will come, and you have to select the right word. So this is a picture of a flower and we have to name the flower what it is. So Just look at the picture. Is it sunflower? Is it mogra? Or is it tulip? Answer me, students. Observe it carefully. Is it sunflower? Is it mogra? Or is it tulip? I'm waiting for your answer. Yes. Yes, very good. All are answering. Good. Yes, you all are correct. It is tulip flower. See, the answer has come in red color. So you can understand what is the right answer. Very good, students. Everyone has answered. I want everyone to participate. Okay. Again, same. Observe the picture and circle the right word. Now here comes the second picture for you. Is it sunflower, student? Is it marigold? Or is it mogra? See the flower properly. You have seen this flower. Is it sunflower? Is it marigold? Or is it mogra? Yes. Good. Good. Very good. Yes, students, you are correct. This is marigold. And the answer again is circled in red. Okay, marigold flowers, which we are using daily for offering it to God. Okay, we are making garlands also of these flowers. Next, observe the picture and circle the right word. This is the next picture. Okay, see this flower and say its name. Is it rose flower? Is it lily? Or is it daisy flower? Yes. Good. You all are intelligent students. Very good. I'm waiting for everyone's answer. Good. Yes, students, you all are correct. It is daisy flower. See here. The answer has come in red color. Okay. Very good, students. Now next. Next is the find the odd man out. Now this is the next question. Here, three words will come, students, and you have to select which one is odd, okay? There should be some relation between them, okay? And what if the relation is not there, then that is the odd one, okay? First one, three categories have come. First one is the rose plant, second B, mogra plant, and C is the money plant. See what is the relation between them and find the odd man out. Rose plant, mogra plant, money plant. Yes, very quick, students. Very good. Yes, very good. You all know it is money plant. See, the answer has appeared in the box. It is a money plant. Now, why money plant, student? Yes, non-flowering plant. Yes, you're answering very right, because rose plant and mogra plant, they both are flowering ornamental plants, whereas money plant comes under non-flowering ornamental plant. Got it? Next one. A, garland, B, sunflower, and C, bouquet. So find the odd man out. Good. Yes, you are very quick student. Very good. This sunflower. Why sunflower? Yes. Bunch of flower. Yes, garland and bouquet are bunch of flower, and sunflower means single flower. Understood? So it is the odd man out. Now third one. I will read it. A, aloe vera plant. B, snake plant. Third, tulip plant. Which is the odd man out? Yes. Yes. Good, good, very good, student. It is the tulip plant. And why tulip plant? Flowering plant. Yes. Aloe vera plant and snake plant, students, they are come under the non-flowering plant or ornamental plant. And tulip plant is the ornamental, flowering ornamental plant. So it is separate from both of them. So this is the odd man out. Got it? Very good. Next, read the sentence and say true or false. Okay, I will read the sentence. You also read it, think, and say whether It is true or false? Ornamental plants are not good for our health. I have explained you whether it is good or bad. Yes, very quick, students. The answer is false. You all are right. Ornamental plants, they are good for our health, right? Next, garlands are used on various occasions like religious function, wedding, parties. Is the statement true or false? Good, very good. Yes, you know that these are used for various occasions. Yes, so the answer is true. You all are correct. You all are giving right answer. Here is the picture of the garland. Next. Again, same, read the sentence and say true or false. Third one, bouquet means a bunch of flowers. Very quick, very good. Very good. Yes, it is a true statement. We all know that bouquet is a bunch of flowers. See here, one bouquet is there. Fourth, growing ornamental plants and selling can be a good source of income. Is it a source of income? Do you get money? Yes, definitely. Yes, very good. You get money, so it is a true statement. Good. Next one. Again, say true or false. Ornamental plants do not have flowers. See, we learned about the different. Yes. Very good, very good. Yeah, the statement is false statement. Because some ornamental plants have flowers while some do not have flowers. Here the statement is false. Here, tulip ornamental plant is having flowers. Garland is a circular arrangement of leaves and flowers on a string. So what it is? Yes. Very good. You are correct. Yes. While you all are correct, it's a true statement. We learned the meaning, right? That garland, in garland, we use different flowers and leaves on a string. String means a thread. Very good, students. The next one, gajras are worn in the hair by women and girls. Is it correct, student? True, yes, it is a true statement. Very good. Because they are mostly used by women and their hair and girls to decorate their hair. See here, a picture. Next, ornamental plants are plants that are grown for decorative purpose. Yes, you're true. Very good. The answer is true. Next, ornamental plants are also used for making medicines. Are they used, student? Sure, they are used. So it is a true statement. So student, next comes the homework for you in which you are going to make a garland of leaves and flowers. Okay, so this is activity. Make a garland of all the leaves and flowers around you. Okay, and also write the steps of making the garland. See here, a garland.